Port Charles may be standing on the edge of its biggest shock in years. For months, fans believed the Cassadine chapter was closed. One man vanished. Another was presumed gone forever. But now, whispers from every corner of town suggest something impossible. 2 Cassadines could be coming home at the same time. And if that's true, nothing will ever be the same again. The rumors started quietly. Strange sighting here. An unexplained conversation there. Then came the clues that long-time viewers couldn't ignore. Suddenly, the names Nikolas and Spencer were being mentioned together again. Was this random gossip? Or was someone carefully planting a trail for fans to follow? That's where the mystery began. For Nikolas Cassadine, the story never truly felt finished. His disappearance left unanswered questions scattered across Port Charles. Enemies celebrated. Friends grieved. But what if everyone made the same mistake? What if Nikolas wasn't gone at all? What if he was watching from the shadows the entire time? The possibility changes everything. Then there's Spencer Cassadine. His presumed death devastated countless lives. Trina's heartbreak became one of the most emotional moments in recent memory. Yet soap operas have a way of rewriting fate. Could Spencer have survived the unthinkable? And if he did, why stay hidden for so long? The answer may be darker than anyone imagined. Before we go deeper into these explosive rumors, take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your predictions below. Do you believe Nikolas is returning? Could Spencer really be alive? Your theories might be closer to the truth than you think. Because the next clue changes the entire picture. Recently, fans noticed something unusual. Storylines involving the Cassadine family suddenly started receiving more attention. References that seemed insignificant began appearing more frequently. Coincidence? Maybe. But in Port Charles, tiny details often become massive revelations later. And these details were starting to form a pattern nobody could ignore. Laura has spent years carrying the emotional weight of losing her family members. Yet lately, some viewers believe her scenes feel different. Almost as if the writers are preparing her for an unexpected reunion. Could Laura be on the verge of receiving news she never thought possible? That possibility raised even more questions. Then came the first major twist. What if Nikolas and Spencer aren't separate returns at all? What if their stories are connected? Imagine a scenario where Nikolas secretly rescued Spencer. Imagine both men living under the radar while waiting for the perfect moment to reappear. Suddenly, the impossible starts sounding believable. But if father and son were alive, why remain silent? Why allow loved ones to suffer? Why stay away while enemies gained power? Those questions point toward a disturbing possibility. Perhaps someone dangerous was hunting them. Perhaps returning too soon would have put everyone at risk. And that theory leads somewhere unexpected. The Cassadines have never been strangers to secrets. Hidden identities, elaborate schemes, and shocking betrayals are practically family traditions. Could another hidden chapter be waiting to unfold? Could an unseen enemy still be controlling events behind the scenes? If so, Port Charles may be more vulnerable than anyone realizes. Meanwhile, Trina continues moving forward with her life. She has fought hard to heal. She has tried to build a future beyond grief. But what happens if Spencer suddenly walks back into town? Would love overcome the pain of abandonment? Or would old wounds explode all over again? That's where emotions become dangerous. Here's another fascinating clue. Many major soap returns happen when a story needs a dramatic reset. And right now, several powerful families are facing uncertainty. The arrival of even one Cassadine could shake the balance. The return of two. That could trigger absolute chaos. And chaos is exactly what soaps thrive on. Now comes twist number 2. Some fans believe Nikolas may not return as the same man who left. What if years in hiding transformed him? What if survival demanded sacrifices that changed him forever? The hero some people remember could return carrying secrets nobody is prepared to hear. And that's a terrifying thought. Imagine Nikolas stepping back into Port Charles with information capable of destroying multiple lives. Imagine him exposing betrayals nobody saw coming. Friends could become enemies overnight. Families could fracture in an instant. One revelation might ignite conflicts that last for months. And that possibility is becoming harder to dismiss. At the same time, Spencer's return would create a completely different storm. Unlike Nikolas, Spencer represents unfinished dreams. He represents lost love and interrupted futures. His reappearance would force everyone to confront emotions they desperately buried. And not everyone would welcome him back with open arms. What if Spencer returns with no memory of who he was? It's a classic soap twist, but one that could devastate every relationship he once cherished. Imagine Trina standing in front of him while he struggles to recognize her. Imagine Laura realizing her grandson survived, only to discover he remembers nothing. That scenario would break hearts instantly. The deeper these rumors spread, the more fans begin connecting old story beats. Certain conversations, certain reactions, certain loose ends. Individually, they mean very little. Together, they create a roadmap leading straight back to the Cassadines. And that roadmap appears to be getting clearer every week. Then came twist number 3. What if one return is being used to hide the other? Think about it. If viewers focus entirely on Nikolas, Spencer's comeback becomes the ultimate surprise. If everyone expects Spencer, Nikolas can emerge unnoticed. Could the writers be orchestrating a double misdirection? The idea is brilliantly sneaky. Port Charles has always been a place where the dead don't always stay dead. History proves that impossible returns happen when audiences least expect them. That's why these rumors refuse to disappear. The more people deny them, the stronger they seem to become. And that makes the speculation impossible to ignore. Let's consider the emotional impact. Laura reunited with both son and grandson. Trina seeing Spencer again. Long-standing rivals reacting to Nikolas' survival. Every one of those moments carries enormous dramatic power. These aren't just returns. They could become the foundation for the next major era of General Hospital. And that's where things get interesting. But not everyone would celebrate. Some people have benefited greatly from the Cassadines' absence. Certain power structures have grown stronger. Certain secrets have remained buried. The return of Nikolas and Spencer could threaten all of that. And powerful people rarely surrender control without a fight. Imagine a crowded room. Conversations stop. Faces freeze. Then the door opens. Nikolas Cassadine steps inside. Seconds later, Spencer appears behind him. Shock turns to disbelief. Disbelief turns to panic. In one unforgettable moment, every storyline changes direction. And viewers would never recover from the surprise. What makes these rumors so compelling isn't just the possibility of survival. It's the emotional payoff. Fans invested years into these characters. They laughed with them, cried for them, rooted for them. A return wouldn't simply continue a story. It would reopen chapters many thought were permanently closed. Yet there remains one troubling possibility. What if only one Cassadine returns? What if the rumors are partially true? Sometimes expectations create illusions. Sometimes hope clouds judgment. Could fans be preparing for a double comeback only to receive a single shocking arrival instead? That uncertainty keeps everyone guessing. As fall approaches, speculation continues building. Every episode is examined. Every hint is dissected. Every unexpected moment sparks another wave of theories. The anticipation is becoming impossible to contain. And with each passing week, the mystery surrounding Nikolas and Spencer grows even larger. Then imagine the ultimate revelation. Nikolas and Spencer were never truly gone. They were hiding together, protecting a secret so explosive that exposing it earlier would have destroyed lives across Port Charles. One secret, one decision, one hidden truth connecting everything. And if that revelation happens, it could become one of the biggest twists in General Hospital history. For now, nothing has been officially confirmed. The rumors remain rumors. The clues remain clues. But the possibility refuses to fade away. So here's the question haunting Port Charles tonight. If two Cassadines really are preparing to return this fall, what secret have they been hiding all this time? And when the truth finally emerges, who will pay the highest price?